It is time for another episode of The H Factor. This is your host, Califas, aka Big Hex. So let's go ahead and get into the word of the week. It is Cincinnati Surprise. This one's kind of fucked up. So if anybody don't know what a Cincinnati Surprise is, let me go ahead and explain what it is. The Cincinnati Surprise. When you shit in a pillowcase and you beat someone above the head and shoulders with it, that's a Cincinnati Surprise. All right, so I'll put that in a sentence. My friend threw up in my house and didn't clean it up, so I got him a Cincinnati Surprise. Oh man, that would be fucked up getting hit with a pillowcase full of shit. Oh man, a Cincinnati Surprise. All right, so on to the episode. The Dave Chappelle special, The Closer. So it's his last Netflix special, The Closer. It came with some controversy about him being transphobic. I hope I'm saying that. Transphobic. I don't know. In other words, him not liking transsexual people. So just with that, it angered the LGBTQ community. Man, you guys can't come up with something smaller. That's a lot of letters. LGBTQ community. So some employees at Netflix have been suspended because of the post in social media that they've put. So a group of Netflix employees are asking to talk to Chappelle about his transphobic. The employees want that special out of Netflix. Netflix is backing Dave, not canceling his specials. So all I got to say about this is it's fucking comedy. It's fucking comedy. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this special and see what all this crying is about. So it started off funny talking about him being molested as a kid by a preacher. That's not funny, but how he said it, it was funny. It's a fucking joke. And the thing is, the history about church and kids, it's there. So, we know, everybody knows. He made a joke out of it, saying he got molested. And he said, it's like, don't feel bad for me. I liked it. That was funny, sick. But it was funny. Well, I got a weird sense of humor. To me, it was funny. If other people didn't find that funny, well, fuck it. Not everybody's comedy is the same. Everybody's going to be laughing at different stuff. To me, it was funny. If it's a lie or not, it's still funny. And look, I'll tell you this straight out. I have a great sense of humor. I love dark humor, adult jokes. I just love comedy. Then this motherfucker finishes the joke with coming in his face. I almost lost it when he said it. You need to see the special. I was laughing so hard when I heard him say that. It was too fucking funny. Then him saying he got COVID and he didn't get sick. He called himself the Magic Johnson of coronavirus. That was funny. And I'll tell you why. Because Magic supposedly got AIDS, but motherfucker never got sick. Never got sick. So, because him saying he's a Magic Johnson of COVID, so what now? AIDS patients are going to be calling him out that he crossed the line? Dude, some people just cry way too much. That was a funny joke. That was really funny. Then he goes and talks about the baby, a rapper, talking about he's the number one streaming artist right now. Talks about he shot and killed a person in North Carolina. And he was still number one. But he said something about the LGBTQ community, and now he's not number one. So this is what he was talking about, like the cancel culture that we're living in right now. So Mr. Chappelle said, so he said, in this country, you can shoot and kill somebody and still be number one. But you better not hurt a guy person's feelings. If not, it's over. And that's pretty much what's happening to him right now, which I don't understand. That wasn't over the top. To me, that was still funny. And then calling Mike Pence a sad gay, that was fucking funny. I think he's onto something there. I agree with fucking Dave on this one that Mike Pence might be gay and praying at night for him to be straight like Pinocchio. Instead of saying, I want to be a real boy, he's like, I want to be a real man. Fucking Mike Pence, mas puto right there. Dude, Dave Chappelle is fucking funny. I don't care what you guys are saying about him being so over the top, which he's not. Some people are just way too sensitive. Then he talks about himself with this little incident he had a few years back about him fighting a lesbian chick. Kind of funny. Might have crossed the line. He said he, hit her. But he did say he didn't even know it was a chick at first. So, I don't know. Some of these chicks dress like dudes and act like dudes, and some of them even act more like a dude than other dudes. Sometimes you don't know. But whatever. That's what he said, and that was funny. So I haven't heard anything that's over the top yet, or him saying that he's transphobic or talking shit about gay people or lesbians or anything. So a little break to give you the Mexican word of the week. So the Mexican word of the week is chicken. My wife wanted me to go to the store, but she can go herself. Oh, damn. All right, so the Mexican word of the day was chicken. So back to the Dave Chappelle special. So he talked about the women movement, talked about the Me Too movement. He made fun of that Me Too movement, which a lot of comedians did. He made fun of black people. He talked about all these topics in a good, funny way, like a true comedian does. Comedians see the funny in every situation. They see things different than regular people. That's why they get paid to do what they do. He talked about many topics. Talked about the new holiday, Juneteenth, and talking about all his transphobic encounters. Then he started talking about women and that gender facts. He even made a joke about Caitlyn Jenner and her fake vajayjay. So he said it might taste like it, he might look like it, but it's like the Impossible Whopper. Not made out of real meat. So, so yeah, dude, that was so funny. That was really funny. Fucking call Caitlyn Jenner's vajayjay the Impossible Whopper. All right. And while he said this joke, on the audience, there was two lesbians not laughing. Like they were not having it all. While everybody else was laughing, they were there not laughing. They just had a mean face. It was so funny. So I got to go ahead and see the special again and take a picture of these two lesbians. I think they were just mad because he made a joke about that fake coochie. And I don't know. To me, it was funny. You go to a comedy show to laugh. Comedians make fun of everybody. People need to learn how to have a sense of humor. People are so sensitive now. That's why it's the cancel culture now. Because if you say something about the LGBTQ community, they will cancel you, which I think it's kind of fucked up. He was making fun of the transphobic thing the whole time. I saw the whole special and I didn't see him say one thing bad about the trans community. He didn't even say nothing bad. He was just making the joke about him being transphobic and he just kept on with it, sarcastic. He makes fun of all races, genders, people, situations. He makes like any other regular comedian. Like I can say a true comedian needs to say things to be funny because I feel nowadays, people are so sensitive. Like, people can't take a joke anymore. People need to relax, take a fucking joke. He gets paid to say jokes. If you don't like him, then just don't listen to him. I'm not a fan of country music. I don't put on the radio or the TV country music videos and listen to the garbage and just so I could talk shit about it. I just don't put it on. I don't fuck like if it's not my thing, then why the hell am I listening to it? You guys are just go ahead and want to listen to him just so he could say things and then you get mad about it. Like, damn, people, everyone is different. Different backgrounds, different beliefs, different upbringing, different cultures. Only because you see things one way or believe that that's the way it should be, don't expect others to see things your way. Or take it upon yourself to show everyone the bright light that you see and prove that everyone is wrong unless they think like you. Like, that's not how the world works. Everybody has their own fucking opinions. Everybody believes in different shit. I believe in different stuff than my kids, and I don't go over there and telling them and forcing them to think like I do. Why would you go ahead and do that to a damn stranger? People are different. Everybody's different. Everybody is gonna have their own fucking things, their own thoughts. So all I gotta say is the Dave Chappelle special, The Closer, was funny, and I recommend everyone to go watch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode with some good words. The person who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The person who walks alone is likely to find himself in places no one has ever seen before. Albert Einstein. So hopefully, pay attention to those words and don't follow the crowd only because you're part of a crowd like for example, the LGBTQ community, and he says something to get someone mad, but it doesn't make you mad, doesn't mean that you need to go ahead and follow what they're saying. You're your own person. If you could take a joke, take a motherfucking joke. Hopefully, you guys like this episode, and I'll see you guys next week.